Good morning. In this episode, I am Coach Goatman. Today's topic is middle-age fitness, flexibility, and strength. So I haven't been able to do maximum clean and jerk for months now because every time I get in that rack position, my left wrist would hurt. As far as day-to-day activity, I'm okay as far as my wrists go, but every time I get in that catch position, it would hurt. So for the longest time, I thought, oh, maybe because I'm aging, maybe because I got injured. So a lot of thoughts came to my head. So I started rehabbing my wrists. I started doing exercises that would not only increase flexibility in my wrists, but also strengthen them. But they continue. The pain in the rack position continues to persist. So I thought about the things that I learned in engineering, because the way I look at it, our body is a machine. It's a very complex machine. It's a beautiful machine, and that's how we should look at ourselves. So I thought about what's going on from an engineering standpoint, because sometimes when you look at a machine, you see, and it starts to break down. A lot of times it's the symptom. It's not really the cause. Like when you're running a machine and you hear that unusual noise, let's say, or if a machine like a vehicle is starting to perform unusually, you just know there's something wrong with it, and we tend to look at the symptom rather than the cause. And so I thought to myself, is it really my wrist that's hurting me, that's painful, or is it something else? So I figured in this rack position, when you're in this rack position, it's not just the wrist that's bending and the elbows high, it's also this chain here. It also has to be flexible. So I asked the question, what if I just need to increase flexibility on my lats, on my shoulders? What if I just need to do that so that when I get in that rack position, the wrist pain will go away? So I experimented. I've been experimenting for a couple of days with various stretches and foam rolling to release that myofascia, the knot, and I've been doing some traditional stretches where my elbows or shoulders are externally rotated, internally rotated, so on and so forth. And it seems to work. So I guess the point of this video is, especially for you middle-aged, elderly people, don't use age as an excuse to be fit. I mean, yes, we're not as fit as we were in our 20s, but that's not a reason for us not to continue to do what we love as far as sports, as far as physical activity. So I'm encouraging all of you to continue whatever it is that you're doing. It doesn't have to be going to the gym. It could be basketball, baseball, whatever, hiking, running. But as you age, you just have to be cognizant of the fact that, okay, our machine, our body, it's wearing out, and we really should take better care of ourselves. In other words, stretch longer, warm up longer. Lately, for example, I've been warming up a lot longer than I've been lifting. I've been warming up and stretching a lot longer than I've been lifting, and it makes a difference. I'm not in my 20s anymore. I can't just jump in, load up a bar, and start snatching or doing the clean and jerks or back squat or front squat. So I've been taking my time so that I don't get hurt, so that I don't risk any form of injury. And that's the other thing too, if you have any pain in your body, you have to ask the question, is it a symptom of something else, or is there really something going on in that region? In my case, specifically my left wrist was a little bit painful in the rack position, but it wasn't really my wrist. It was really just tight latissimus. So just by spending some time loosening things up back there, I was able to get back into that nice front rack position. So with that, I am Coach Goatman, and there's a couple of videos that I will attach to this. You'll see me do some CJ up to 150 pounds, and hopefully I can get back up to 200, 220 pounds in a couple of years. So we'll see. With that, I am Coach Goatman.